Right, this is a quick walk around video, and this is for a Ford Focus 1.8 Zetec petrol. It's a 59 registered car, or 59 plate car, registered in 2010. Obviously a facelift model, as you can see here, finished in this really lovely metallic blue. The car is in absolutely fantastic condition. It's a real credit to the lady that owned the vehicle. But lenses there all completely intact. Let's come to the bumper corners, all very good indeed. There is, as I say in all the videos, you will find the odd mark which I'll have missed on here. This is really just to give you a brief outline of the car. Don't rely on it, please do come see the cars, but we try and be as straight and as honest with you as we possibly can. But I'm looking through a lens as I'm doing this, but the bonnet there is all but free of stone chipping. Let's come down this near side, absolutely mirror smooth in the panel work, it really is. Front wing absolutely unmarked. Front near side alloy very good, as with all near side alloys generally they're the ones that take, but I think that's just a bit of, there you are, it's coming off, just a bit of road tar. So actually I thought that was chipping, it's not, it's actually unmarked the alloy in all honesty. Oh no, tell a lie, sorry, I do apologise. Tiny bit of curbing just down there. So panel work is in absolutely fabulous order. It's not just clean, there's no kind of hardly any little brush marks or marks of any note in there at all. Rear alloy again, absolutely unmarked. Around the back of the car, lady did point out, and this is how fussy she was, which is good. There's the tiniest little dent there which she took. I don't know whether you can actually make that out, it's so minuscule. But she pointed that out to me, she wanted me to know that it was there. So I didn't find it late and think I'd anything worse of her, which clearly I don't. But back of the car again, getting attacked by a fly. Absolutely clean as a whistle. And then off side of the vehicle, as with the near side, is mirror smooth. Not an imperfection in that side at all in terms of any indentations or otherwise. Rear alloy, absolutely unmarked. And then just to carry on down the panel work, you'd be very hard pushed to see one, certainly at this price, in anything like this condition. And then your fine alloy, again, in really good condition, just with a bit of gunk on the outside there, but just wipe off. But overall, looking at the car externally, in really genuinely lovely condition. Let's come into the boot area, all in very nice order. All fabrics are very good indeed. 60/40 fold in the rear seats, but all the carpeted areas are all in very nice condition. Coming to the back of the car now, offside rear door card, looks as new really in all honesty. Footwell errors all really good, protected by mats. There's mats all through the vehicle actually. The back of the seats all very good. Slightly shaky hand, I do apologise. And then we've got the near side door card, again absolutely unmarked, and the rear seats in absolutely fabulous order. Let's come to the front now. Driver's door card again, really very nice indeed. Footwell area, pedal area, all good. And driver's seat, absolutely perfect condition. No wear on the bolsters at all. Come across the passenger seat, likewise, absolutely fabulous condition. So sat in the car now, engine's running, so I'm just going to release the handbrake there so the brake light goes out. Passenger door card, again, as with others, looks absolutely as new. Dashboard is in really terrific order, it really is. Very nice, very nicely built cars. This one that said it's been kept to a very nice standard. It all works beautifully, air conditioning is lovely and cold. Come across the main binnacle of the car here, as the engine's running there. And we've got 61,344 miles, no warning lights, just a low fuel light currently on the vehicle. But it really is, it kind of needs to be seen really, in all honesty, because as I said, there's going to be very few. It's certainly been offered at this kind of price, in this colour, in this condition. Just quickly show you, got the full owner's manual pack with the vehicle, and more importantly the lock and wheel nut key is here and present with the car. So finally just show you under the engine bay, all in very nice condition. Car benefits from having literally just been serviced and having a full service history. As well as that, it's just gone through brand new independent MOT, which showed no advisories at all on the car. What will follow this video will be a road test of this very car. Right then, this is just a very quick road test for a Ford Focus. This is a 1.8 Zetec, registered LL59WSN, although this is actually a 2010 registered car. Mileage at the start of this road test is 61,332 miles. The reason we do the road test is quite simple. We just want customers to see the cars that we're selling in operation prior to coming to see us. We feel it's right. If there's any issues with the car, that we should feed them back to you so you know prior to coming. Very brief background to this car. This car is a car we've just literally today taken in part exchange. Our business generally sells Japanese cars plus classic cars. But our main cars are sort of Lexus and Honda predominantly, but the non-Japanese cars we bring in, we tend to try and sell quite quickly because obviously we want to keep the website full of our selected vehicles, so we do try and sell them at least at a price which we think is more than fair. I mean, we know that the guide value for this is a lot higher than we're selling it for, but we also know this is a very nice example of one. Just coming to the car itself, drives very nicely indeed. There's no warning lights on the car at all. The only light showing currently is for low fuel, obviously, which we'll attend to by popping a drop of fuel into it. The engine starts absolutely instantly, idles very smoothly, very evenly, pulls really nicely, even from low revs. Put your foot down, it responds very nicely, very smooth indeed. Clutch on the car, bites absolutely perfectly, very smooth in operation. Bite point is exactly where you'd want it to be as well. Gearbox, 5-speed gearbox in the vehicle, very slick shifting, can't detect anywhere in the linkage at all. All feels very tight, very taut, very easy to select the gears on the car. But you know, in terms of the main powertrain of the vehicle, engine, gearbox and clutch, all seems to be in very nice order indeed. Car, basically, steering's perfect. It tracks absolutely bullet straight and doesn't vary from its line, so tracking would be, tracking's in good order rather. There's no vibrations that are coming back at the speeds I've been going at, and I'll get up to the legal limits in a second just to sort of try and see if I can find anything different when I'm driving at those sorts of speeds. But typical Focus, they've always got brilliant steering, and this is no different to any other. Suspension on the car, another strong point of the Focus. They're very comfortable indeed, but they're a very spirited car as well. They've got one of the best chassis in its class, in terms of kind of just how they drive. It doesn't roll a lot, doesn't pitch a lot, but it's very kind of fluid in the way it goes through the corners, which I really like. But I'm not getting any sort of nasty clonks or bangs from underneath the suspension. Nothing feels loose or tired at all. It feels really tight and taut and well kind of hunkered down onto the road. And that is essentially the purpose of doing this video, is just to see if there's anything that is amiss on the vehicle, and certainly in the drive of the car. In that sense, I can't find anything at all. Also nice and quiet. The suppressed kind of engine, road noise, and very well indeed and wind noise as well. Again, that would suggest that things like windscreen seals all in very nice order, and all the door seals must be good as well. So I'll just get up to the legal limit now, to 60 miles an hour, and again, all very nice. The steering nice and firm on my hand. There's no vibrations coming back through it at all. brakes, as I've just found out. Brakes very well indeed. There's no pulsing, no vibrations coming back through the brake pedal at all. When you hit the brakes firmly, as I'm going to do in a second, the nose kind of squats down nice and straight and true, so I leave it too late for this junction really. Nice hard brake, absolutely fine. Brakes really nicely indeed. Visual inspection of the brakes was good anyway, so it doesn't come as any great surprise to me. Big old Massey Ferguson, that's what I like to see. Looking around inside the car, not cleaned it yet. It's going to be valeted tomorrow, as well as it'll be put through the workshop for a pre-delivery inspection. But all very nice in here. And it's any signs of wear are very, very minor indeed. It feels nicely built. There's no squeaks or rattles from the trim. It feels nice and tightly built, as they generally are these days. But it's also just a nice place to sit. Very, it's quite simple really. I quite like it for it. But all the essential stuff that you want to know is working well. The radio, CD, air conditioning systems pumping out lovely cold air, really, really cold air. Look at the main dashboard itself, just checking the temperature gauge. That's operating just under half, which is, given the fact that it's a really warm, muggy night, that's exactly where you'd want it to be on one of these cars as well. So temperature gauge is exactly where it wants to be as well. But really that kind of concludes the video. It's really just to show you the car in operation. If there was a fault on the car, if there was an issue with the car, I would and I do tell people about them, as I've done on many of my previous videos. I am making the videos a little bit shorter than I used to in the past. I'm aware that I try and give as much information as I possibly can, but it does mean the videos can go on a bit, and I'm aware of that. If people that look at them would prefer the older, longer versions, let me know and I'll carry on doing them again. But at the moment I'm just trying to condense them to a sort of a more watchable package in terms of length. Also, for those who are watching, I'm really sorry. I know that the audio on the videos, on the road test version at least, is coming out of one speaker, and I have no idea why. I've tinkered with the GoPro and I have no idea what to do, so but I will try and fathom that out. If I've missed anything on the video, please don't hesitate, do give us a call and I'll happily answer any questions you might have.